This will be the landing page of your app, so which is the calendar. Right now there is no appointment as such, so there are different views for the calendars as of now, as because there is no recording, so there is no data. Now this is the place where you can see all the analytics, all the informations which are required on the day-to-day basis. The data is being segregated based on the today, week, month, and you can select a certain date range. I will later on show you taking one existing store where data is there, but just to give you a brief into that, you are already landed on a page with a store created with a name. Now the first thing that you would like to do is to create roles. So you can add role by giving a name, maybe staff. So where all you want to give the access, read or the write. Based on that, you just click on save. So role will be created. Now next up, you have to create the particular staff, and you can assign the role to that particular staff. So this is the button where you go to settings, and from the settings you go to the staff. So here you can add a staff, you can give a name. So suppose you want to create a staff named Darsh. So he is working, whatever the status is, available for booking. This is something significant for somebody who wants it to be available to be shown in the B2C format of the website, which I will show you later. You just have to give the phone number, an email ID, some email ID, then gender, then what kind of a role he has been assigned with, then the skills, maybe he's a hairdresser, and the password. Rest of the things you can fill it up based on your understanding. Address, pin code from where he belongs, and the ID type. But this ID type and the ID number is to distinguish him with a government ID proof. When you save, this staff got created. Now next basic item that you require to create for the services that you are going to offer. First of all, there are different categories under which you will be listing the services. If you want to create haircut as a service, so hair will be a category. So it's based on the preferences. Okay, so category is created. Now if you want to add a service under that category, like haircut, what would be your price? 150 suppose. And the duration, how long it takes? Suppose 20 minutes. And the category is hair, and the gender type, and the position. This position actually in the B2C, whatever the website is there, it will position that particular service in that particular sequence based on this position number. You can give some description, but you can skip that as well. It is not mandatory. You can save it. So there are multiple services like that. You can keep creating it. Then if you go to billing section, now this is important. Suppose you don't have any customer right now, so nobody will be shown. You can create a bill without a customer, or you can create a bill with a customer as well. First of all, I will show you how to create a bill without adding any customer. Because we have created a service, we will be able to create the bill now. So in the gender selection, under the gender gents, we have created a category, and we have created a hair service, and we have created one staff. So kind of payment mode which the customer is going to use, based on that you select generate the bill. So now the transaction is complete, and I am now going to show you Now suppose you want to add a customer. So I'm adding a customer. So this the phone number will be pre-selected. I am creating a customer by the name Rahul. Whether he is young, old, you can subdivide the categories. Then whether it's not mandatory that we give the email ID, you can give select the gender. So I have selected the gender. You can give the address and date of birth, but again those are not mandatory. You can save it. So now for that person also you can again create a bill, and if suppose if he has paid by the cash, you can generate the bill by selecting the cash. The mode of payment will be cash. Now suppose if you go to the transaction section, you can see there are 2 bills records have been created, and whatever bill that is got created, you can double click it and you can do a modification of that particular transaction. But if you don't want to do that, you just want to simply view that, you can view that as well. And you can see there is a bill that got created, and this is a PDF copy which will be available for the customer reference as well. If you print with the help of this button, if there is a thermal printer attached, it will print a bill as well, physical copy.